Hello and welcome to World in 5. Zimbabwe's leader, President Emmerson Mnangagwa, says the country aspires to transition from a mere supplier of raw minerals to a key player in the global renewable energy sector and create green jobs. He made the remarks at a meeting dubbed the COP29 High-Level Roundtable on Energy, Advancing Climate Mitigation Action during the United Nations Climate Change Conference in Azerbaijan. President Mnangagwa said by developing and deploying innovative renewable energy technologies and solutions, the country will drive ecologically friendly industrialization and broaden its economy.
The transition to renewable energy is non-negotiable, while a just transition combined with robust financial technological support for developing countries are critically important to drive the climate action agenda. As such, my country is implementing the nationally determined contribution implementation plan and investment framework to aid in our resource mobilization. Additionally, Zimbabwe recently developed a national carbon market framework which puts Article 6 compliance framework at the heart of Zimbabwe's climate change strategy.
Government has praised the rural community for rejecting a dependency mindset and instead taking a leading role in initiating development projects. In a speech delivered on his behalf during the commissioning of a classroom block as well as the donation of furniture worth over 3,000 United States dollars by Canterbury Mining Company, Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution in Mashonaland Central, Christopher Magomo, said communities have successfully promoted self-reliance.
The achievement deserves the honor we bestow upon it as it reflects our collective commitment to advancing education in our communities. It is a celebration of not a structure but also of the dreams and aspirations we want for our children. Under the vision and leadership of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, the Second Republic has taken a deliberate policy position to enhance the infrastructure of our learning environments. The National Development Strategy 1 outlines specific goals aimed at improving education, including increasing access to quality education.
Meanwhile, President of the Zimbabwe African National Congress, Timothy Mncube, has spoken on some of the issues his party expects the Extraordinary Summit of SADC heads of state and government will address.
As the Zimbabwe African National Congress, ZANC Party, we eagerly anticipate the Extraordinary Summit on November 16 in Harare, where regional leaders will convene to address the pressing election crisis in Mozambique. We expect the summit to emphasize the importance of accountable governance, transparency, and the rule of law in Mozambique. The ZANC Party believes that the Extraordinary Summit presents critical opportunity to regional leaders to demonstrate their commitment to democratic values and the well-being of the Mozambican people. We urge all stakeholders to engage in constructive dialogue, prioritizing the interests of the people and the region's stability.
The recent demolitions of illegal houses in Belvedere have created quite a stir in Harare. At what point did the city council realize the houses were illegal? Who are the faces behind the allocation of those residential stands? And why wait until construction is done? These are some of the questions that remain unanswered. Wadzanai Sansole gives us more in the following report.
In Zimbabwean culture, the month of November is dedicated to various preparations and actions. This time of the year is usually when everyone prepares to plant new crops in anticipation of the new season of good rains. However, this is not the story for some Belvedere residents who are ending the year on a different note. Some may wonder, were the residents given adequate notice before their homes were demolished?
We served you notice to stop whatever you are doing. You yourself know you don't have permission, you have no approved plan, you have nothing, and once we give you a 48-hour notice, we are then going to come and enforce that demolition unless stopped by a competent court.
But why not block construction at the beginning to save time and resources?
Well, this is not the first time. This is the third time that these houses have been demolition has taken place in that area. But what we noticed is that because of the weight and the hesitance, more and more people were being emboldened to violate the law, and realized that if we do not nip this in the bud, it was going to continue, and people were being misled that the council is agreeing to the construction of houses without a plan, an approved plan, without inspections, without any facilities.
Equipment used to alter expiration dates and consignment of falsely labeled canned pilchards was seized by police in Johannesburg, South Africa. Gauteng police spokesperson Captain Tinswalo Sibego said that 7 illegal immigrants aged between 18 and 29 were arrested, adding that the owner of the establishment remains at large. Sibego said police opened a case of contravention of the Foodstuffs, Cosmetics and Disinfectants Act, possession of suspected stolen property, and contravention of the Immigration Act. That's all that we had for you. Good afternoon.